We begin with a story you'll see only on 6. Tatiana Pino in court today for the first time since her husband died by suicide, avoiding arrest for allegedly trying to have her murdered. And only NBC6 Investigates was there. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jackie Nesbro.
And I'm Juwan Strader. Good evening to you. There's now a probate battle over his will, what she says is invalid because of Sergio Pino's, quote, insane delusion.
NBC6's Tony Pipitone is here now with exclusive information on a family feud with tens of millions of dollars at stake. Tony?
Oh, yeah. Sergio Pino's delusion, her lawyers say, was his allegedly attempting and then denying the murder-for-hire plot that has led to the arrest of 9 co-conspirators. Today, a judge blocked Sergio Pino's brother from taking over his affairs, at least for now, giving Tatiana's attorneys time to investigate further. On the same day Sergio Pino signed this last will and testament, Bayron Bennett, a worker on Pino's $6 million yacht, Century Star, was taken into federal custody, now facing with 5 other men the same murder-for-hire charge the U.S. attorney says Sergio was looking at had he not killed himself. In his will, Pino named this man, his brother Carlos Pino, the personal representative of his estate, with powers to retain and sell all or any part of his property for a trust to benefit these 2 children with Tatiana in court today and 2 others from a previous marriage. At stake, a fortune that, according to records produced in their now dismissed divorce case, boosted the couple's net worth in 2021 to either $153 million or $359 million. Tatiana is not a beneficiary of the estate, but that doesn't matter when it comes to assets they held together, says probate attorney Christopher Winter.
If they own property jointly, as tenants by the entireties, as husband and wife, then what would happen is the wife would automatically be entitled to all of the assets that were owned in that fashion.
A judge today said deciding what they held together or separately is for another day. First, she'll appoint someone to see the assets while lawyers square off. One of the key questions in this case could be who is the rightful owner now of Century Home Builders Group. Tatiana's lawyers say she became the sole owner the moment her husband killed himself. But lawyers for Sergio's brother say her mere presence here at these offices negatively affects both the value and the operations of the company. For now, the judge blocked Carlos from representing the estate after Tatiana's attorney alleged the brothers conspired to siphon millions from jointly held assets into entities Carlos controls.
This guy had tried to destroy the business. He would be the worst and last person this court respect we should ever appoint. He is conflicted beyond belief because of the fraudulent transfers from his brother. We don't know if he was involved in the efforts of his brother that had his wife killed.
Again, Carlos denied all that in a deposition this week. As for the will, Tatiana wants it thrown out.
I believe one of the arguments they raise is that it was created under a delusion.
An insane delusion, a diseased condition of mind, one that drove him, they argue, to hire hitmen to kill his wife and then kill himself when that failed. Winter, not involved in the case, says that might be a stretch.
An insane delusion is a very unusual type of lack of capacity. And at least in my view, it probably wouldn't apply in this case.
Now, Pino's roofer and yacht attendant are accused of recruiting 2 teams of killers, stalkers, or arsonists at the behest of Sergio Pino. 9 people charged in all, none of whom have yet entered a plea on those charges. Their attorneys didn't respond to our request for comment. Pino, unindicted by virtue of his death, had denied his role to the end. Like his attorneys, Carlos Pino today declined our request for comment.